Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to my reaction to Not Going Out. This is Series 5, Episode 5, Examination. What kind of examination are we going to be doing? I think the most logical thing is Lee is going to take an exam of some kind to try and prove his worth to Lucy, as it tends to be the running theme recently, that he's trying to impress Lucy in some way, shape or form. And yeah, I don't know what kind of exam it could be. It could be like an English exam or maths or something just really bizarre, like art or something. But yeah, I think he's going to take some sort of exam. Maybe he's going to cheat or something, and that's his way that he kind of gets to be towards Lucy, and then she finds out, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cheat," kind of thing. That seems to be where this show kind of is at the moment. But hey, let's just stop guessing and let's find out.
I've just recruited someone who's going to be in charge of a big new health campaign to get men to start regularly examining their testicles.
Oh.
Do you ever check yourself downstairs?
Yeah.
Properly?
Well, so the woman downstairs tells me to get out.
This isn't a laughing matter, Lee. Promise me you'll start checking yourself. I'd hate for anything to happen to you.
All right, promise. I think I'm a bit swollen. You know. Down there.
How much bigger?
I don't know. Not sure. I don't know what size they usually are.
Well, did you examine yourself in the bath?
Oh, right. It's even replaced hello now, has it? You know, there's a reason why they're called private parts, don't you?
She is, like, weirdly obsessed with it, isn't she? Like scarily obsessed with her. Like, if they're a couple, or he had confided in her and said, my balls are a bit swollen, you kind of think there's maybe a reason for her to go, okay, yeah, maybe you should check yourself. Maybe you should go to a doctor, whatever the case may be. But to be this insistent on it, just from solely, like, creating this campaign and telling him about it once, to literally, like I said, the moment he walks in, just go, have you checked yourself? Go on, have you? Have you checked yourself? Is everything okay? It's a bit creepy. Or is it just me?
Well, why doesn't Tim have a look? Go on, you're always calling yourself the Bachelor with the spatula.
All I'm going to say is as uncomfortable as it would be to go to the doctors and, and to admit anything in and around your genitalia area to a doctor, it would be way worse to having one of your friends go, can you have a look, or whatever. I'd never be able to look them in the eye again.
They're absolutely fine, nothing to worry about. Pull your pyjamas up and what the hell is that?
I've got this, friend.
I see. And what's up with your friend?
If my real friend Tim had a condition which made his testicles shrink, he would think that everyone else's testicles, particularly my acquaintance, were too big.
Dude, like, if you're going to do that, at least get her to check your own first. I've been for, checks in and around that general area. I think as a guy, I think I would feel more comfortable with a man in that situation more than a woman. Just because a man has seen it and done it, you know what I mean? It's quite possible that they've had similar issues and worries and thoughts in the same way before.
We're just going to find out who the abnormal one is by spending an hour in here checking out other blokes when they get naked. Oh, Tim, I forgot to say, the woman on reception said no towels allowed in the sauna. Looks like we're going to have to take them off.
And why didn't the receptionist mention this to me?
She probably thought you were a regular.
Oh. And what are you, an extra large?
Funny you should say that.
Just like mine, yes.
Sorry for the delay. Would you like to come this way?
Oh!
Am I all right like this, or do you want me naked again like last time?
I didn't know what size to make. So, I compared them to my friend Emma's. She said she thought they were too big, but I think hers were just too small.
Oh, God. I want to check out this Charlotte Lucas film for 1 second. Because I don't know why, she just seemed familiar. That was the doctor. I felt like I've seen her in something. No, I don't think so, actually. No, she must have been kind of similar to someone else I've seen. I thought she was someone who in something else had dark hair. I mean, her most notable role apparently is in Bad Girls as Selena Geeson, whoever she is when she's at home. It's not a show I really watched, to be fair. But some people have suggested I should watch it at some point. I mean, it went on for 11 series, and I mean, a hell of a lot of episodes. I mean, how many episodes was there in total? 107 episodes over 8 series between 1st of June 1999 and 20th of December 2006. So yeah, it was a bloody long show. I mean, I think the most episodes in the season was 16, which for a UK show, that is a lot. That is a hell of a lot, to be perfectly fair. I would say that was a bloody good episode. But in particular, I think the reason that I think it is so especially good is for the fact, God on a simple fact, that it takes a very real world kind of problem, and whilst it does manage to make a joke out of it, it does in fact, I think, feel like it should inspire men to, to check yourself. I mean, it's one of those that I think it's the same as like breast cancer in women. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm good. Okay. I feel like it's been said in the past, maybe at school, or maybe if I'm at the doctor's, it's like a poster up or something like that. But I think sometimes it takes a show like this to highlight it. And you can do it in multiple ways. You could do it in a drama and go, this guy's got testicular cancer and he should have checked himself and blah, blah, blah. Or you do it in this one and you kind of make a joke out of it. And I think by making a joke out of it in this particular context, it's the right way to go about it. Because, and I've said this so many times, I mean, I even put up a post recently, about, it's okay for men to cry. It's okay for men to feel sad, to not feel your best. Because there is always this societal pressure and bullshit that a man should be a man. And a man, if he has problems, he bottles them up and he deals with them in his own way. He doesn't tell other people about them. And it's bollocks. That wasn't a pun intended, but I'm going to go with it. It's absolute bollocks. For something like this, I think do it in this comedy way. It just enables you to think a little bit more. Now, I'm not going to try and get graphic here, but I would say I'm not a guy who checks himself regular. Maybe it's the kind of thing I should be doing more. obviously there's going to be certain ones you're like, I don't necessarily really want to be doing that. Like checking your prostate is, not a nice thought, but at the same time, you should be doing it. Just as like women chest. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna come on this one. This is something I truly believe. I do feel that men should be checking their chestal area just as much as women, because men can get breast cancer. It's not as common of a one, but it is possible. So in theory, if you have a bath, if you have a shower or something like that, just on occasion, just feel yourself, and just if you do it, if you do it regularly enough, you should be able to. Oh God, excuse me. It's all this testicular talk is giving me the hiccups for some reason. Just look after yourself at the end of the day, because if you catch it early, you get it treated, and most people are going to be fine. I mean, I've literally just Googled, checking yourself for testicular cancer. The first website that comes up is a Macmillan website, and it is just, it's not making any assumptions about it. It's just going, this is how you do it. It's nothing to feel silly or squeamish about or to make a joke of. It's a thing. And I said that in that. It's like I felt like I was being a big kid with all the pee-pee jokes and the bowl jokes and everything. And I think that's the man's way of sort of overcompensating in a certain degree. I think it is our way of dealing with a situation that most men wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable talking with. I mean, how many of you could honestly say that you've been down the pub and you've spoken with some of your friends about, have you been checking your balls? I could probably say that 99% of you could honestly say no, you haven't. And if you did say yes, you're either extremely in the minority or you're talking bollocks again. It's as simple as that. So, all I'm going to say to all of my wonderful viewers and supporters of my channel, in whatever form it is, whether it's checking your breasts, whether it's checking your pecs, whether it's you're checking your balls, or you're going for a cervical screening, or you're getting your prostate checked, or whatever the case may be, do it regular. Please look after yourselves. If something seems wrong, go to a doctor. Do not be ashamed, and just tell them. And just don't beat around the bush either, because I've been there. I can say hand on heart, it is the most awkward and most uncomfortable conversation I've ever had. And I was trying to say, I've got a bit of a problem with my, kind of thing. And I was waffling and mumbling and everything. She's like, you got a problem with your penis? And I'm like, no, not exactly. And the kind of thing. It's like, it's okay. I'm a doctor. I've seen penises, I've seen vaginas, I've seen testicles, I've seen anuses. It's fine. Honestly, it's nothing that I probably wouldn't have seen before. Doctors, they have seen a lot of stuff. So there we go. Please. It's such a weird outro to have for this video. Please check yourselves. Oh my God. But yes, please do. There we go. God, I didn't think this episode would turn into a bit of a health visitation act kind of thing. Oh God, I'm gonna stop it there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please do subscribe. Please turn on new notifications. Consider joining the Patreon if you are new. Drop your comments below. Please check yourself. But for now, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek.